This is Talladega. The Gatorade Cup Series contenders head to the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama for the running of the Camping World 500. Diego Yepes, the 32, has won the pole for today's race. Who's outside second, the 83 of Max Anderson. Third place, we have chaser Adam Garcia. Fourth, it's Anthony Charles Bois. And Isaac Nichols rounds out the top 5 in the 48. Sixth place, we have Roman Fenway. In seventh is TJ Hanley. Eighth, it's Carson Bowers. Ninth for Trey Rainey. And Scott Gregory, the 14, rounding out the top 10. For the rest of the field, there's Marshall Burrow outside him, Dale Letting, the 47. Then Michael Gregory beneath him, the 78 of Jay Jefferson. And we have Carter Friesen with Eli Bright, the 88. Behind them, Jeff Bright and William Stevens, the 31. We have Steve Morgan and Edwin Mendez with Marcus Sachi and Riley Sprose with the 26 car. And we have Cole Luigi and Nathan Stapleton with points leader Jose Mills, outside him the 20 of Derek Hamill. Then Sebastian Kukulon and Zachary Fissoir Sr. with Jake Richardson and Riley Sampson, the 40. We have Ryan Barber, who won here earlier in the season, beneath him the 1 of Jonathan Buford. Then there's JJ Reed and Casey Nanico with Anthony Hernandez and Luke Rainey, Griffin Lynn, Levi Shones, Kashawn Richardson, and Patrick Smith. And in the final row, 41st is second in points Anthony Fox, 42nd the 10 car of Justin Zeidel. There's our 42 car field for Pack Racing Super Speedway Racing at the Talladega Super Speedway. Let's see how it goes with this starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
.42 engines fire up, and we're rolling off the starting grid to go racing in the Gatorade Cup Series chase at the Talladega Superspeedway. Always a crazy race, and with the added chaos of a championship on the line, there's going to be a ton of crazy action here today at the Talladega Superspeedway. 3 and 4 wide racing all day long. Coming into the race, Jose Mills still on top of the points like he has been pretty much all chase long. Comes with only a 2-point advantage though over Anthony Fox, who is in second and closing in onto the 27th points lead. Third on back, trying to gain points. Rouser Tube is third. Fourth is Marshall Burrow, and a tie for fifth between Carter Friesen and Jay Jefferson. Those drivers are going to try and catch up to the points lead that Jose Mills has accumulated over them the past few races. Meanwhile, at the front, 9 of the top 10 starters are non-chasers. The only chasers are inside the top 10 today. Adam Garcia, the 22, set to start in the third position. As they come through the tri-oval into the restart zone, 29 laps at Talladega. Let's get going the chase. Green flag, 5 races remain to crown a champion in the Gatorade Cup Series. Max Anderson hanging tough on the outside, but Yepes from the pole to lead the first lap of the Camping World 500. Trey Rainey quickly to the inside of the 18, 3 wide for the top spot to turn 1, 4 wide further back in the field. Trey Rainey pushed clear, 2 chasers behind, Marshall Burrow, Jay Jefferson, and Carter Friesen. That's 3 chasers, all of which are trying to fight to be into the championship fight. Down the back of the race, Trey Rainey leads the race. Burrow looking to the outside of the 18, getting a nice run there. He'll go to the outside of the 18 of Trey Rainey, but right now not the place to be. Want to be on the inside of the racetrack. Especially at Talladega, holding it wide open. 3 wide for second. That's 3 chasers. Carter Friesen, the one on the inside lane, going to take that second spot away as they come off turn 4. Friesen to second, look for a run onto Trey Rainey. Go to the inside. Michael Gregory wants to go 3 wide for the top spot. Into the tri-oval. 3 wide at Talladega for the lead. Back around to the line. Trey Rainey outside. Friesen middle, down low. Michael Gregory. And Gregory does it down the inside to lead the lap. William Stevens, the 31 with them. 4 wide back behind them. Off in turn 1. Pulsar Yepes won them in the middle of that 4 wide. We have multiple rows of that 4 wide as they come off turn 2. 3 cars pull away in the lead. Gregory, Seaman, Sachi, they pull away from the 4 wide mess behind them. Down the back they race. Everyone trying to keep it clean and orderly for now. Trying to not rub off each other. That's how these crashes normally start. Talladega happens down the straightaways. They start rubbing down the straightaways. They make contact, and it causes a crash. You normally expect the turns to be the place that cause the crash, but here at Talladega, it's normally the straightaways that cause the accidents. As Michael Gregory leads the way, he'll come into the triumph with Seaman in tow. Gregory will lead the third lap of the Camping World 500. And here comes the 40 down to the inside. Riley Sampson, Levi Jones, the 21 with them. To turn one, car shuffling around. 4x4 further back in the field. Yeah, look at this. 4 wide. Everyone trying to get down low, trying to get in a nice position. Cars trying to get clear of it. They race their way off turn 2 and down the back. It's still Gregory holding the lead. Seaman holding serve in second. Sampson in third. Sampson for second now at the exit of the backstretch. 40 got a nice run. Riley Sampson to second. Levi Jones with them. Back behind them 4 wide as they come off turn 4. Yeah, they sorted the 4 wide down to only multiple rows now. In fact, it's only 1 row of 4 wide. Mostly 3 wide now. Great job by those drivers sorting out. Here comes Sampson for the lead in the trial down to the inside. Gregory outside, Sampson inside 4 with all the help. Gregory led the lap, but the 40s got the lead in turn 1. Great push. And look at Justin Zeidel. Started this race 42nd. In 4 laps, he's up to second. It's crazy. That 10 flying through the field maybe has one of the best cars here today. Push from Code Luigi. Here comes Code to the inside 3 wide. Code Luigi has not won on a Super Speedway race. Love to get it done the Gatorade Cup Series at Talladega. Trying to get it done. A big push from Hernandez, who won the truck race. Code Luigi comes off the corner in the lead. Here comes the 4 Hernandez to the inside. Ryan Barber looking for the Talladega sweep in season 10. 3 wide to the inside. Help from the 3 car. Kushanverson 43 of Casey Nako as well. Back to the line. 4 wide for the lead. Goes to 3 of Kushanverson off to the first corner. Code Luigi led the lap by inches over Brommer. But now can they make it through without crashing? Virgin goes 4 wide to the point. Nanico to second. That's 2 legendary car numbers 3 and 43. Leading the field at Talladega. Nanico, the 43 to the inside, the 3 of Kushanverson. And here comes points there. Jose Mills to the inside in the 27. Looking for some running room to get to the front. Contact made. Fitzwater and Smith were rubbing at 200 miles an hour. Nanico to the front. Here comes points there. Jose Mills. He's ahead of all the madness. So if crash happens now, he's ahead of it. He wants to be leading the race. To the inside, Nanico, into the tri-oval. Help from JJ Reed, 46 didn't break low. Back around to the line. Mills on the inside, gonna grab the lead from Nanico. But now, Reed goes 3 wide. JJ Reed the big move. They're packed 4 wide behind them. I don't think there's a single driver that's clear. Now JJ Reed's clear. Trey Rainey falling through to second. Here comes Reed's teammate, Sebastian Kukulon to third. Rainey moves up with the 46 down the backstretch. Kukulon, the 51, trying to break to the inside. Trey Rainey gets clear in second for now. 4 wide and rubbing. Off to turn 3. Somehow still holding it straight for now. Front 2 get away. Then here comes Trey Rainey's teammate Derek Campbell to third. Steve Morgan up to 4th. And Nathan Sampson inside to 5th. Riley Spurlitube, 3rd in points, coming forward. Trying to hold off Anson and Charlebois. And how about the front of the field? Spread out it is. JJ Reed got away and powered away from Trey Rainey. 46 with a nice gap right now over the 18 and the rest of the field. JJ Reed looks like he has something for them. Here's this 4 wide. Jose Mills in the middle of it, the 27. He's up top trying to drop back. He's actually in the wall off turn 2. Mills got the wall. He got too high. Maybe some arrow push there behind a car in front of him. But look at how the outside dropped because of that. They had to let off the gas. 43 and 3. 10, 6, 4. They're all dropping back now. So 27 got the wall through 1 and 2. His car looks fine. That's just some side damage now because he scraped the wall. That definitely dropped the outside lane back, and now they're going to have to try and catch back up in the draft. Jay Jefferson and Adam Garcia were back here as well. That's 2 more chasers. And Anthony Hernandez and Ryan Byron, the guy who won here earlier in the season. Meanwhile, though, JJ Reed is pulled away from second on back. As they battle side by side, Reed has pulled a gap by about 3 or 4 car lengths over the 20 in the A3 and all them. How about JJ Reed? That car looks pretty fast. We've seen this before at Talladega. When a dominant car gets out front, it's very hard for other drivers to really close in and make a pass on them. And we've seen that it takes some great circumstances for multiple drivers to be able to pass. You need help to make it happen. Right now, someone needs to help Derek Campbell get up to JJ Reed because the 46 has about 3 or 4 cars in the lead. By Campbell's coming down pit road. 20th initiative to pit road, he'll go. So Derek Kimmel from the top 5 has to hit the pitch with some sort of issue on the 20. Maybe a flat tire or loose wheel, but down pit road. And that's not a good feeling for Hamill. Reed still leads the race. Fenway second, Charles Bois third. Here's fourth. Riley Spruce inside to get by Max Anderson's teammate. Nathan Stapleton to fifth as well in the 16. Nichols trying to make a run on the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Max Anderson trying to block that off. Down the back, Spruce breaking low for third now on Antonin Charles Bois as Roman Fleming tries to hunt down JJ Reed in the draft. We also need help. Look at Spruce, didn't have the help to make the pass work. 55 back clear, 16 went to the outside of the 26. But I think Spruce's going to have that fourth position still. I don't think 16 can make it work on the outside. He has no help as well. Meanwhile, JJ Reed leads the Camping World 500 at Talladega. Fenway, Charles Bois are second and third, trying to help each other to get to the front. And I think if those two can stay lined up, maybe they'll have a shot. But that 4.6 looks pretty sporty right now. 19 laps to go in the Camping World 500 at Talladega. Caution-free so far, but it hasn't been incident-free. Jose Mills got the wall just a few laps to go and dropped back. That came in as our points leader, trying to keep it up there. Down to the wall through 1 and 2. But now here comes Derek Kimmel off pit road. Had some sort of tire issue. Back off the pits. Trying to get back up to speed. And how will this play into it? Who's going to get held up and who's not? The 20 car ahead. Come on pit road. He's not slow because of damage. He's slow because he's got up to speed. It's so hard to do with these restrictor plates on the cars. So Reed will be the first to catch. Will the 4.6 be held up? Or will he be just fine to get around? See how spread out the pack is. Just a few rows of 3 wide. Otherwise, mostly double file throughout the field. At the front, JJ Reed catching Derek Kimmel now as they enter turn 1. There's the 20. Where does Reed go? Hamill's about 10 miles an hour off the pace. Reed's going to look to the outside here. Reed to the outside. Hamill going to give him the room. Reed clears him to get to the front. Fenway on the outside as well, trying to get clear to get to second. Bowers down low on his teammate Hamill. Fitzwater, Seaman, freezing on the inside. Now Hamill right there, since he got clinged on down to the draft, he is up to speed. He's not slower anymore. He's back up to the race pace. But he's a lap down, or maybe 2 laps down. He was actually trying to stay on the lead lap. So now he's 1 lap behind our race leaders. So we'll see how that plays into it. Front 2 are gone. Reed and Fenway have pulled a nice gap over third on back. Jose Mills, the 27th, starting to lose the draft, came in as the points leader. He's right now the lowest chaser. And Scott Gregory and Anthony has 2 teammates in front of him trying to cling on to the draft. The good thing for them is that they're 3 wide in front, so they're obviously slowing each other down. For second, here comes the Aussie, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. to the inside Fenway. Seaman went high with the 13. Chevy's being loyal to each other. How about that? I think if I was Seaman, I just would have went to the bottom of the racetrack right there. That was some free spots right there and free time. They're going to fall back on the outside because trying to help a manufacturer teammate out front. Fitzwater trying to block off Cole Luigi so that they can have a run at JJ Reed. The 46-0 leads the race. He won at Daytona earlier this season in the Clash. Now looking to win at Talladega in the Chase race. Levi Shones, the 21, a big push from the 7 of Griffin Lynn. Shones up to third by the 7 car. Down the back they race. Jose Mills, Scott Gregory trying to latch on to the pack in the draft. 27 could be hard to do. The 14 is closer though, so that's good for him. Look how fast they're going in the draft. 204 miles an hour from the front 3 off to turn 3. Now, earlier this Talladega, they were barely making 200 miles an hour, if at all. The Gatorade Cup Series officials actually put bigger restrictor plates on the car to allow more horsepower, allowing some bigger speed. Just a slightly bigger one than what we used earlier in the season. Pretty similar results. A little bit faster speed. Front 3, nose to tail. Look at that single file train that has been formed here. And about the front 7 or so. Now on back to Griffin Lynn, who's 8th. Those front 8 are single file trying to break away from the rest of the field. They come out turn 2. Zidell the first to polo inside the top 8. As Fitzwater still rides right in the back of the 46 of Reed, looking for the right opportunity to make the pass. Oh, around they go, back of the pack. Some cars got the wall. This could be our first accident of the day. William Seaman, the 31. Jose Mills gets some damage. He's smoking. All 3 of the RCR cars were involved in that. The 331 and 27 racing back around. Reed leads the way. It's going to be JJ Reed back in front of the 46. Fitzwater will be second. Shones will be third. Back to the line. JJ Reed leads the race. Caution flag in the air. Caution number 1. Seaman, the 31 around, collects 2 of his teammates. The 3 of Richardson and the 27 Mills came in as the points leader. Will DNF get 1 point? And I don't think he's going to be the points leader after today. Hard damage for the 27 car. Seaman, the first to go around. Let's see what happened. Here's the field racing down the backstretch. Williamson, 31 right there. You can see the yellow roof number, the 31 right there. They're racing down the backstretch, down the outside of the racetrack. And who's underneath him that might shove up into him? Up ahead they shoved. 48-41 right there. 20-78 shoved. 13 Fenway got collected. There's Sachi Hamill going across the track. Riley Sampson, the 40, got nose damage. Road Tube drove away. Dale Lightning missed it. There's the 3 almost into the 80 right here. Mills tried to get high enough and just was not high enough. Seaman barely collected his teammate Jose Mills, but Jay Jefferson's got some damage as well. The 78. Derek Hill will have some damage. Roman Fenway's got some damage. 20 and 78 just got a little too close. Marcus Sachi got collected. He bounced around. Fox missed it. Second in points. Big for him. Not big for Jose Mills. That was not what he wanted to see in front of him. A crash, and it's his teammate that he got into. It's always crazy at Talladega, and we're lucky that that wasn't 10 cars involved in that. And somehow, some way, a lot of the drivers found a way through. JJ Reed has dominated this Cabrera 500 at Talladega, but now a restart to deal with. Can anyone behind Reed get a good enough restart to get by the 46? He's dominated Talladega. Can he hold on for the final 12 or so laps to win the chase race at Talladega? Pace lights are out. We're going green this time by. It'll be 12 laps of racing to go on the Cabrera 500 at Talladega. JJ Reed, the dominator here today at Talladega, leads the way. Points there, Jose Mills would finish 42nd today. Not what he needed to try and continue his quest to extend the points lead. He will lose points now to everyone behind him in points. Derek Hamill still lapped down the 20 car. We have 40 cars on the lead lap. Car freezing last of them in the 34 car. JJ has dominated so far at Talladega. He's out in front. Zachary Fitzroy Sr. rides in second. Levi Shones in third. Justin Zeidel fourth. Adam Garcia fifth. Brahmer, Lynn, Nanigo, Burrell, Stapleton the top 10. Back green in the Cabrera 500 at Talladega. Some cars trying to break low and high. See Brahmer going low in the 6. Good restart for him. Front 2 get away. Shones in third, spun the tires. Look at Ryan Brahmer, won in the Aaron's 40-99 early in the season at Talladega. Looking for the Talladega sweep up to 4th. And Shones really spun the tires. Look how far the front 2 got away. Down the back, Ryan Brahmer sees how slow the 21 is trying to get up to speed. He breaks low. Up in front, Fitzroy trying to gain the 46 in the draft. Getting up to speed just a little bit faster than JJ Reed off to turn 3. Ryan Brahmer, the 6, moves to 3rd. Getting a nice push from Casey Nanico on the 43. Marshall Romney as well starting to come forward. They race the way off turn 4. This Fitzroy run into Reed into the tri-oval. Staying in line for now. Fitzroy all over the back of Reed. Maybe trying to bump him away. Maybe they're trying to tandem away from the field. 11 laps to go. The front 2 are gone. Fitzroy, though, I think is going to need some help to get by the 46, although he's right there. There's still someone's been to Reed. Brahmer to 3rd, Nanico to 4th, Burrell to 5th. Zedel trying to block Trey Rain for 6th. And Luke Rain just by his brother. And we have kind of 2 Tims at the front. But look at Nanico breaking low on Brahmer. Before the 6 can get up to the front 2. I think Nanico wants to be the first to catch the front 2 because his teammate's riding 2nd. I think Nanico wants to try and help his teammate by. Hope that the 6 can't get there first. But Nanico could not complete the pass. 10 to go this time by. Reed leads the way. Fitzwater rides in 2nd, looking for some help to get around. Zaydell and Trey Rain starting to come forward as Marshall Rowe got put behind the 9-5. Back to the line. Now the 9 lost some ground there to the 46. Maybe the air bubble. 10 laps to go at Talladega. JJ Reed dominating right now. Fitzwater looking for a way around in 2nd. Brahmer in 3rd. Nanico in 4th. Zaydell in 5th. Front 5 get away. Scooting away from the field. 3 right further back, but about the front 10 or so are gone. Already lap traffic at Carter Freezing off pit road, so the 34 some sort of issue. Coming off pit road, get up to speed. Will he hold up our race leaders? And still, Fitzwater not close enough to make the move. Zaydell tried to make a move on Nanico, but lost ground and fell back. And it's just so hard here at Talladega. You need help to make a pass work. No one has to help. No one is really committed. Off turn 4, back to the tri-oval. Nanico for 3rd on Brahmer. He'll have help from the 10 as well. Now can Nanico help his teammate Fitzwater get up there? 9 laps to go at Talladega. Reed still leads the way. Fitzwater still riding in 2nd, but now his teammate Nanico goes up to 3rd. Can Virtue Motorsports help each other out? Seidel to 4th. Bowers to 5th. Trey Rain for 6th. Buford is up here in the 1. See the 43 trying to block the 10, but Seidel goes low, but he has no help down there. We'll see if he drops back or not. Can the 43 get back clear the 10? Seidel no help. 43 Nako trying to get down line. He does. So Nako in line in front of the 10. 8 to go this time by. It is still JJ Reed leading the race. Fitzwater still riding in 2nd. Those two have been 1-2 ever since the restart. Nanico in 3rd, trying to get there and help his teammate out. Seidel in 4th. Trey Ray now to 5th in the 18. Back to the line. 8 to go. 2 lap cars. Siemens very slow. Around the outside goes the front 2. Slowing up everyone else behind. Seaman very off the pace. Look at 158. We'll definitely catch him again. There's Fitzwater for the lead. Fitzwater side by side with Reed down the backstretch. Who's this freezing? Hold up now. A few cars get away, but that's it. These can be the cars to contend for the win. Fitzwater and Reed. Reed gets back by the 9. Strong for the 46. They're catching Carter Friesen, who's just a little bit off the pace. Can 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th get around? See how slow Seaman is. These guys are just gone now. They're going to need a caution to get caught. Look how slow that 31 is. Ridiculous how he's still out here. And we're definitely going to catch him again if he's that slow and we don't have another yellow flag. Reed goes high to get around the 34, and Fitzwater's going to split the middle. Through the middle for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. 3 wide around the lap car of Carter Friesen. To the front. Trying to get there. Fitzwater's clear to get down line. Reed look for a run. Fitzwater to the front. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th are going to catch up. It's a 6-car race for the win at the front. Reed back in line by the 9 now. Trying to get in the draft to make a move. Front 2 are gone. Here's 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Seidel to the inside for 3rd on Trey Rainey. 19th, Carson Bowers coming with that 10 car. At the front, Reed back on Fitzwater. He didn't need help. That's how strong that 46 is. No help, and he gets to the inside of the 9. He's going to get back to the front here. The 46 very strong. He leads again at the start-finish line. So he never lost the lead from the 9 at the start-finish line. Reed is clear. Fitzwater might fall back now. He's going to try and get in front of the 34 to get help to get up to that 46. Reed so strong, though. Down the back stretch. Here comes Carson Bowers with his teammate Trey Rainey. Trey goes 3 wide. Freezer trying to break out in the 9 of Fitzwater. The 10 Seidel jumps to the outside of the 34. Remember, Carter Friesen is a lap car. Off in turns 3 and 4. Carter Friesen to the 34. Lap car. Going to try and bring Carson Bowers to 19 through to get to 2nd. But it's JJ Reed pulling away in the 46. There's Seaman, middle of the backstretch. We will catch him again. Probably Riley Sampson maybe as well. That 31, definitely we're going to catch him again. 6 laps to go. 6 cars to settle at Talladega. 7th on back, a battle of their own. Rainey, Burrow, other chasers trying to get up here. Where's maybe 3rd in points, 2nd in points. Looking for Spurley Tube and Fox right now. Oh, they got the short end of the stick. Spurley Tube did. He's back behind some damaged cars. Where's Anthony Fox, the 38 at? There he is. So he's racing in the lead group. That's good for Fox. Because right now he's getting some of the most chase points. Bowers is clear in 2nd. Trey Rainey's teammate is going to try and get there and help him out. But to the line this time by. It'll be 4 laps to go at Talladega. Any yellow flag now would end the race early. JJ Reed trying to fend off the 5 cars behind him. Has been dominant for the 46er today. He got passed by Fitzwater, but then got by him without any help. That just shows how strong the 46 is. Everyone that's gotten by him has needed some sort of help to get around. We'll see if maybe the Joe Gibbs Racing teammates can try and get around him. I can already hear Seaman on the same straightaway, so they're definitely going to catch him one last time in this race. Down the back stretch. It's a 3-pack race. The first group of 6 cars, then the second group, and then the third group. And the front 5 are clear in single file. Fitzwater in 6 might lose the draft. We'll see, though, once they catch the 31. How will Reed get around him? Very slow for the 31 is Seaman. Reed comes down, then goes high. Bowers goes high with them. 31 slows up. 3 cars get away. 3 laps to go. Now, I think it's a 3-car race. I don't know if these guys can catch up. Fitzwater again kind of screwed. He'll drop back and be out of the lead group. 3 cars are settled. I don't think there's enough organization, enough energy in this group to have anyone get by JJ Reed. I think this is the 46's race to lose right now. Down the backstretch. There's 31. He might cause an accident middle of that group. That's how slow he is. He's trying to get out of the way, but he's just so slow. I mean, I don't know why you'd keep it out there if you're that slow. There's the battle for fourth, but the front three are gone, and battle side by side. Just, and look at Fox, he got held up. 38 got held up. He's going to lose some points right there. A lot of chasers getting around him. 2 to go stand by. JJ Reed trying to fend off the Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. Bowers rides in second. Trey Rennie in third. The 18 trying to gain the 19 to have a shot for one of those 2 to win. 2 to go. This has been JJ Reed's day. He has had the best car for sure. I mean, we've seen this at Talladega time and time again. The best car gets out front. It's so hard to pass. And we've seen it especially in the chase race at Talladega. I mean, a few seasons ago, it was, you know, the 3 car dominating William Bolin. He had an issue. But it just always seems like that. Once we get to this chase race, there's always at least 1 or 2 cars that are the dominant cars. Once they get out front, no one can touch them. For JJ Reed, that's been him today, but it's not over yet. Come to the white flag. There's still 2 Joe Gibbs Racing teammates that can try and get around him. Bowers and Trey Rennie trying anything they can. It's just so hard when you only have to rely on the draft. You can't rely on running different lanes or having a faster race car. It's all about the draft. The white flag is in the air. Last lap at Talladega for JJ Reed and the 2 Joe Gibbs Racing teammates of Bowers and Trey Rennie. It's a 3-car race at the end. So JJ Reed leads the race. Carson Bowers rides in second. Trey Rennie in third. Exit of 2 down the back for the final time. Not enough organization. They can't catch him. Yeah, with 3 cars, it's just so hard. You would need more organization. See how they're kind of split separately, equal amounts. It's going to be JJ Reed's day. Reed won the Clash at Daytona earlier in the season as he comes into the Trial-Oval. 46 has never won a Gatorade Cup Series race. Well, today that will change. Checkered flag in the air. JJ Reed wins at Talladega, dominating fashion for the 46. Bowers and Rennie ride second and third. There's fourth on back. Lap traffic definitely impacted it, but JJ Reed had the best car and was untouchable today. Once he got out front, no one was able to get by him. 46 wins at Talladega. Let's go see the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Camping World 500 at the Talladega Super Speedway. We had 1 caution flag during the race for 2 laps and 4 lead changes, 5 different drivers of laps here today at Talladega. As JJ Reed led the final 23 laps of the race, never looked back once he got the lead. He wins at Talladega. Carson Bowers and Trey Rennie tried at the end, but they just did not have enough of a run to make it work. They ended up second and third. Dale Lightning fourth, our highest chaser, and Marshall Burrow in fifth. A great points day for the 95, moves him back up into championship contention. 6th place for Casey Nacco, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in 7th, Justin Zidell 8th, 9th for Jake Richardson, and Ryan Brommer the 6th, rounding out the top 10. Max Anderson holds an 11th, 12th for Jeff Bright, 13th Sebastian Kukulon, Jonathan Beeford 14th, Luke Rainey in 15th, Griffin Lynn 16th, Michael Gregory in 17th, 18th for Adam Garcia, 19th Kashawn Richardson, and Marcus Sanchez rounding out the top 20 in the 17 car. For 21st, it was Scott Gregory, 22nd, Antonin Charles Bois, 23rd for Levi Jones, 24th, TJ Hanley, and 25th, Edwin Mendez. Eli Bryan, 26th, Patrick Smith in 27th, Anthony Fox, 28th. Not a great points day for him, and still gets him into the points lead, but it could have been by more if the 30th had a better day. 29th for Cole Luigi, and 30th for Nathan Stapleton. Miles Perdue, 31st, 32nd for Anthony Nez, 33rd, Diego Yepes from the pole, 34th for Steve Morgan, and 35th, Jay Jefferson. Isaac Nicholson, 36th, Roman Family, 37th, Riley Sampson, 38th, 39th on down lap cars for Carter Freeson, Derek Hamill, William Seaman, and Jose Mills from the points lead down to 42nd place finisher today for the 27. It's not been a great last few races in the chase for the 27. As you look at the right side, he has now lost the points lead. Anthony Fox is currently in the points lead by 4 over Mills, who does keep second, so he's still in the top 2, but drops out of the points lead. Third in points is now Marshall Burrow, up now to third, only 6 points back of the points lead. Fourth in points is, I believe, Riley Spurley-Tube. He has 58 points, so he is still 9 points out of the points lead. And you look at some others that are kind of up towards there. Marcus Sachi, Jay Jefferson, along with Dale Lightning. Dale Lightning has kind of come back alive. You have Freeze and Am Garcia, who are right now tied. Nathan Stapleton below them. And of course, you have the 7 of Griffin Lynn, who's moved ahead of the 40 of Riley Sampson. Those two have not had great chases. 4 chasers remain after Talladega. They're going to be 4 crazy ones as we go. Next race, chase race number 9, to the Iowa Speedway for the Advanced Auto Parts 400. I will see you guys then.